I believe it was already quite a bit of a miracle how we came here. We came across the program and we said, let's go. Not even understanding much. It just like the title sounded right. When we managed to get a bit more of information, which still wasn't much, people were asking, so what are you going to do there? And we said, we actually don't know exactly. What we know that they are planning to put us on fruit fast for the 3 days, that we will be talking a lot about spiritual things, and that it is meant to be quite deep, but ask us when we come back. Our main reason for coming here was to learn how to help others. We recently moved into a new area where is only a small church and a lot of people in it. And while we started doing things and getting involved in the community, I guess we just didn't feel enough power of Holy Spirit and not enough equipped. And I actually say this shamefully. I've been a Seventh-day Adventist for a long time. I should know it better. At least Marinas has an excuse. He hasn't been a Seventh-day Adventist for that long. And I think that what we were after, it's just beyond and above expectations what we have received here. And we said to each other a few times this week that that has been one of the best decisions that we have ever made. We, like, just from the speaker to the speaker, from presentation to presentation, insights, we believe that we knew something, that we already had some insights, but we have learned so much, and we are really grateful for that. One miracle happened, probably not something that you would expect me to share, but I just thought it was quite interesting. Lavanya approached me and she asked me, are you Slovenian? Never have anyone asked me in 20 years if I was Slovenian. People would ask me, are you Polish? Are you German? No one. I was thinking, how on earth can you know? I learned the reason quickly because Lavanya is half Slovenian herself and she just recognized the features. So yeah, it was very sweet, Lavanya, and a surprise. Another thing that wasn't part of wasn't one of the questions that we had, but I really enjoyed you Aboriginal ladies. I just loved everything about you. Your smiley faces, your positive approach, you're like, you're just a bunch of beautiful ladies that, really grateful that you all have been here. And also all others, whoever I spoke to, it's beauty in you. It's something that I have learned from you, and yeah, it's just like I wish like we could say everything, but you are just beautiful people. Please keep growing, keep loving God, and keep doing what you are doing, because like after, if you didn't know what to do before you came here, I think we all have a much more clear picture. And dear leaders, you couldn't do a better job. Each of you. Pastor Bart, I'm so grateful that God rescued you from this tractor. Such a blessing. Julie, when we spoke in front of the caravan at the camp, and you shared a bit of your brokenness, as I was coming here, I was thinking, does Julie have it in her? Sorry for doubting. Sorry that I had any doubts, and I should know better that God can use us regardless of how broken we might be. Like you presented yourself not just as a very good presenter, but also beautiful singer, knowledgeable in many remedies, in massages, in cooking. May God keep blessing you. Yes, spiritual, yeah, in everything, yeah. And Andre, we are kind of from the same corner of the world, so I think we connected quite well. And thank you for sharing your life experience with us. And even though that you haven't been with God for so long, the deep understanding and love for people and for volunteering your time and knowledge and everything with us, huge blessing. And Christina, do you know what I like the most about you? Sorry? You tell me, I'll tell you. Your beautiful smile. Yes, you have such a beautiful, and I'm not saying that your expertise in the kitchen and your quickness and wizardness and yummy meals, but keep smiling in whatever else you're doing. Yeah, thank you. Where is Sandra? I think I'll remember the most this. And I know where to order one, but thank you also for everything else that you were looking and making sure that everything was working, everything was photographed, everything was under control. Yeah, thank you for managing things well. I just wanted to share a few 5-6 statements that have made an impact on me. When lion comes, you don't run. You stand there because you know the lion is toothless. I thought it was like, yes. Satan is toothless in the presence of God. Another thought, God has a task and purpose for you. You need to trust him. Another one, when we become true Christians, the world loses its sparks for us. God's commandments are promises. Hydrate yourself physically and spiritually, and you'll be the light of the world. Gospel is a good news that you have been set free. Just a few. Physical changes. I think because as we mentioned before, we went through 2 weeks of juicing. We already did a bit of our detoxing before and a bit of losing weight. So maybe, as someone said before, physical changes haven't been that big for me. I still lost about 2 kilograms plus 4 before, so it's all over. It's still a great success for me. Not that much sleep for me the first few nights, which I was quite annoyed because then during the day I was tired and couldn't quite follow. But last 2 nights I slept well, and I hope this keeps happening. And what I was surprised, even though that we had quite small meals, maybe not today, but before, I didn't feel hungry at all, not even when we were on just 3 meals of fruit. I think hydration also helped a lot. So that would be physically for me. Spiritual, I have now even more determination to follow Jesus no matter what. I also have deeper understanding of what surrendering to God means, what closer walk with God is. And I'm just giving all to him, and I am determined to keep doing that multiple times a day. And probably what I feel a bit of victory, or quite a bit, is I've been trying to get up on time, to have my spiritual time in the morning for a long time. Finally, last few nights, God gave me strength to get up at 5:30 and spend time with Him. That doesn't mean that I wasn't spending any time at all with God before, but it is somehow different if you get up at 7:30, then you already have to do this and that, and it's really like this quiet time in the morning. Commitments to follow 8 natural doctors more thoroughly until I gain more mental clarity, more weight loss. I'm also committed to go only for 2 meals a day. And even once I reach with God's power and blessing, I would like to continue living according to His will beyond that. That's from me. God bless you all, love you all, and let's stay in touch.